People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect. But actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Hey Patreon, I'm Steve the Cosmonaut. Welcome to RAFO. Hey Internet, it's me, Steve. Or wait, hey Patreon. Hey Patreon, it's me, Steve. Welcome to me building my booth. I wanted to show you what's going on. So, first, I've built out the frames for the walls. This is the floor. In true me fashion, I finished building the floor entirely and then realized, wait, I need to record stuff for posterity. So, hi posterity. That's the floor. There's two of the walls. Another finished wall is right there. And then I'm finishing this wall. I have mentioned I'm building this basically in the shape of a TARDIS, just sort of by default. So I got two of the walls to be sort of TARDIS door-y, split in the middle. The other ones are going to be real big like that with another smaller panel just on one side. Those will be hidden by they'll be in a corner, so it'll be fine. These will be the exposed walls with a TARDIS door, at least seam in the middle, which will be fun. And I'm painting the whole thing blue, and I will be painting TARDIS all over it. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. I've had a lot of time spent in wood shops, and so while I haven't necessarily made that much, I've seen a lot of stuff made. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. So I just noticed the plywood that I'm working with. Georgia Pacific. But Georgia is on the Atlantic. Why is it Georgia Pacific? So while we're outside here, I need to just show off. It makes me happy. I may not be a professional woodworker, but I do at least have a drill and a chop saw. So that made this significantly easier. I didn't record me chopping any wood on my chop. Oh well. We'll fix it in post. Ta-da. And that is the second screw bit that I have broken. Snapped right out. Yeah, that's number 2. Here's number 1. I broke this one a couple days ago. Snapped the tip off of that. So, we're going through screw bits. I am now flush trimming the edges of all of the walls and stuff. That way everything will fit together nice and snug and we won't have overlapping little bits of plywood on the ends. Ta-da! So interesting story. I do not own a router. I own a router table. Like a table where you can attach a router. I don't have a router to attach to it. And so in order to do this flush trimming, I needed to acquire in some way a router. I thought one of my neighbors had a router, but he didn't have a router. So I ended up finding a router for rent on a local, you can rent things from just people website, and found a router and said, hey, do you have a flush trim bit? And the guy's like, yeah, there's a couple. I'm like, sweet, perfect. So I went and picked up the router, and this router does not, in fact, have a flush trim bit. It has a straight bit, not a flush trim bit. I need the little bearing on the bottom so I can snug it up against the thing and go and make it nice and even. And then you had one that was just like a flat, flute bit, I think. And so I had to go and purchase a flush trim bit for the router that I'm renting, which is annoying. But now everything is flush trim. That is very good. Only thing I have left to do on this, apart from painting all of these, which I think my boys will have fun with today, I need to finish the ceiling. I've got the ceiling all framed, but I need to attach the hook for my microphone armature. And I gotta get that in before I put the paneling on top. So I gotta do that, and then I will flush trim that after I get all of the paneling on top of that. So that is what I will be continuing to do today. Well, I was gonna do a dry run of putting it all together, and I realized almost immediately I should probably have another person helping me do this. Right now, there's the base. There's one wall that is being held up by a old dolly, and another wall that is currently resting against some ropes tying up some old, I think, like windsurfing equipment or something. Here's the other wall. That one's there. And I realize I have not yet fully figured out how I'm going to attach all of these together. Because it's not, I don't want it to be permanent. I don't want everything to be like screwed in together. I want it to be take apartable, which might be asking a bit much considering how heavy these all are. I got some figuring out to do. All right, Henry, what are we doing?
Painting!
What are we painting?
A
TARDIS! Here we go. We got one panel painted. We're working on panel 2. There's panel 3. And there's panel 4. TARDIS! It's snowing! Also, I am setting up my booth officially. Here we go. Ba-na-na-na. Platform on cinder blocks to separate it, decouple it from the ground. Then I got all the walls painted. There's 2 of them, and there's another, and there's another, and then there's the ceiling that is upside down. I'll flip it over, and ready for a dry run. Let's see how this goes. I'll probably put the clamps on too. I'll put the clamps on too. Initially, I was thinking of holding up the one wall, like the first wall that I set up, with some tie downs, just like clamping, cinching it down. But my tie downs are only like 7 feet long, which is dumb. So we're pivoting. I might just go get my wife to help me, because I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. Got one wall up. That technically is actually going to be the door, but it's leaning against the garage door like rail, so it's standing up, which means I think I should be able to get that one, which is an actual wall, and put it here and rest them against each other, and then just sort of Tetris my way around, put that one right here, and then once I get 3 of them up, I can get the ceiling on top, just to see how it's all going to fit. I am not a professional. Please don't fall on me. Step up. Well, that's on. Okay, yeah, got an inch, which is what I need, because I need to put in 1 layer of purple insulation, and that is going to immediately fall over. Let's see. You, chair. That. Okay. Okay, it's balanced. That's terrifying. Stay. 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 Ah, plastic. At least it'll warn me if it falls. Ceiling. You can't see what I'm pointing at, but it's right there. Okay. Oh dear. Am I gonna be tall enough? Ah, cuss! Oh no! Oh no. I am now trapped. Okay, maybe I can let this down. Not you. You stay. Oh, okay. That'll rest there. Perfect. Fine. Whatever. Ooh, I could stick a thing. I could. Okay. Hold on. Yep, that doesn't work at all. We're gonna do that for now. I had my wife come and hold this wall while I shimmied the ceiling on top. This will definitely be at least 2-person assembly, but that's basically what it's going to be. Dry fit done. Now I need to put insulation and finish the walls, which is going to make them a lot heavier, which is why I wanted to do this first. Yeehaw. I am using rock wool Safe and Sound, which is not like top of the line, but it's pretty standard in terms of sound insulation. And I got this for free, so it's great. It's not fiberglass, so me like handling it with bare hands actually is okay. Or else I would be in trouble. And it just cuts with a bread knife. Pretty slick. Almost done. I forgot to record what was happening in the interim here. So I did that dry fit, thought I did something wrong. Turned out I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I did do something wrong, but it's fine. And now I'm putting all the insulation in. So this is wall number 2. Construction adhesive. I've got rock wool put in the middle here, and I'm gluing the purple panels down. After those are done, I'm gonna glue the actual like internal foam wall, and then we should have everything ready to load in on Saturday. So, construction adhesive, go! Why are you sucking? Oh no. The bottom of it popped, which means I can't get anything out of it, which is the worst. It's like half full, and I can't. Yep. The bottom popped. Fixed it. Now, time to put the insulation on. Here we go. The goal is to get it on without smearing the construction adhesive everywhere. Hi. Push it all down. Just make sure everything's lined up. Stick down on those two. And look, now we do some push-ups just to make sure everything sticks. Of course it won't, which is why we use screws. Camera, I have to move you. You're on top of the thing. Oh, I gotta get the other ones on. Silly Steven. We're not done yet. And then we clamp the heck out of it. Stay down. Falling over. There it is. Fine. Probably. There's just something incredibly satisfying about smooshing construction adhesive out from between 2 layers of stuff, you know? It's like a good s'more, except it would kill you if you ate it. Yeah, we'll throw some tape on there. Alright, now it's time for bed. Tomorrow, you'll see, hopefully, everything put together. Alright, the walls are built. The ceiling and floor is built. I have glued on all of the insulation. Basically everything is done with my booth, except for taking apart my old booth. It is time to do so. Let me just give you a tour real quick because I'm proud of it. So this is what I have been recording in for all of my audio stuff to this point. Here it is. I've got monitor on a music stand, mic, Mac Mini in a little bag under there, the shield that I ran a half marathon with, some other art, lots of foam. That's really what it is, lots of foam. All of this is going to get taken apart and glued to the walls of my new booth. Time to get going. And boom, the foam is cut, the foam is glued. These are all of the walls. I'm about to glue it onto the floor. But before I did that, I had to manifest a little bit. Let me just show you. I'm gonna put the foam on here, but here stands the official audiobook narrator for Dragonsteel and Brandon Sanderson. It's gonna happen, you guys. It's gonna happen. Michael Kramer can't live forever. I'm next. At Lowe's picking up just some stuff, but there's birds living in this Lowe's. I don't know if you can see, there's one right there. Hi, little birdie. Where are you? Oh, you're right there, right by the light. There's birds in my Lowe's. I forgot to film stuff. But here it is, not completely assembled. Welcome to my office space. Welcome to my sound booth. Mostly assembled. I got the floor in. Fun story. I was originally planning on having the floor of my sound booth be on cinder blocks. But as I was putting, me and my brother, we brought everything in here. As we were trying to assemble it, that light fixture is immediately over the wall for my booth. And I measured from the floor to the ceiling, not from the floor to the light fixture. So I had to abandon the cinder block idea because that just was not going to fit, and instead took some of the 2x3s that I used to frame just the entire thing and glued some carpet on top of them to separate, to, what's the word? To detach, to isolate from the floor. And so I've got an extra 2.5 inches to play with, which should put me underneath the light fixture, which is annoying, but here we are. But anyway, yeah, this is my office. Here's the door, which currently has the ceiling on top of it, which I'm going to struggle to put up by myself. We'll see if I can without gouging holes in the walls. But other than that, yeah, this is where I'm going to be. I'm going to set up a desk, my desk, like the desk that I'm always sitting by while I'm filming. I'm going to set up my desk right here. That should be over here. You can't see where I'm pointing. I'm pointing at a frame. That should be over here by the door. And then I got bookshelves, which will house fun stuff, of course books, but also all of the Sanderson swag that I've collected over the long time. And hopefully by like tomorrow, I should be able to start recording audio in here, because I have 2 audiobooks that I need to do. At 4 audiobooks that I would like to do. 2 that one that I need to do, 2 that I should do. Those are very arbitrary distinctions. I got a bunch of audio recording that I need to do. So hopefully this should be done pretty soon. I wired in, I've got internet coming from this corner here. running along that wall. And then I got, you can't see, here we go. I've got a extension cord, power strip coming in, plugged into the wall immediately behind, but I got a hole through the floor, insulated in with the cord going through. So I've got power in here, and I've got internet, and that's where I'm gonna mount the monitor, and that's where my mic is going to be coming from. And so yeah, it's all coming together. I didn't think I was gonna be able to set this up by myself, because I couldn't do it with my brother, because I had to go get not cinder blocks. And then I came here today after work. Hey, why can't I just, wiggle everything around myself and set it up? Which I did, and now I'm gonna try and not die with the ceiling. Let's find out how I do. This is not how things should be done, but this is how I'm gonna try it. If I die, or this results in extreme property damage, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. No, that's not even worth trying, is it? No, it's not. Never mind. It's basically done. All I have to do is get the hinges on the door, and then we'll be good. Check it out. Here we are. Here is my booth. Gotta get the hinges on. Gotta add a wheel to the bottom there on the outside so it will not fall over. But hinges over there. And then we will be done. Ha 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 ha! Yeah. Hang on. Door hinge time. I'm probably gonna completely screw this up and it's like not gonna open. Positive thinking, it's totally gonna work. Again, am I doing this correctly? Probably not. Should I be eyeballing it? Definitely not. Is that what I'm doing? Unfortunately. One half down. Five halves to go. Yeah. I might have a stupid idea, but it might work. No need for stupid idea. Shims works great. I was gonna get like a tie down and cinch it all together, but we're good. Okay. Fine, that'll do. Should we do a test run? Should we do a test door opener thing? Probably, because then I'll be able to open it a little bit and then line it up. Yeah, or is that worse? I don't know. I've never hung doors before. It opens. Oh dear. Oh dear. Closes. Okay, that was it. We're fine. Okay, two more. I got 4 door hinges, but with the wheel on here, I don't think I need all 4. This is taking a lot of the weight, so we should be okay. Let's see. Maybe I'll break it. Maybe I won't. Hopefully I won't. No, either it'll work or it won't open at all because the hinges are misaligned and it'll just lock up. That's promising. Huh? Door? Yeah! Okay, let's see if we can put the last one in without screwing it up. If any of my patrons work actually like in construction or something and I'm doing this horribly wrong, let me know, or maybe don't. Maybe I don't want to know. I don't. Here's that crippling self-doubt we talked about before. You know what I should have done? I should have just put like one screw in each side of this and then opened it up. That would have been smart. That way, if it is misaligned, I won't have to worry about other screw holes. I can still tweak it, right? It seems to me that it's fine. Got it. Okay. Okay. Built. Out of that wheel. Here's the hinges that work. Welcome to my booth. I got my computer set up in here already. Here's where the mic will go. Amazing! I'm so excited. Yay! Next, I just have to move in like my desk and decorate the walls and stuff, and then we'll be good. Booth is built. Yes! The final piece. And this is gonna go right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Here. That one already. Looking better. Hey Internet, I'm Steve. Welcome to my booth. And here is the final official tour. Rather than painting, we had a TARDIS blanket at home, so I just tacked up a TARDIS blanket, because that's easier. And then, here's the inside. I got some art put up. Of course, I got the Hoid mouse pad. More art. Art. All of the foam panels. It looks so good. Yeah. Thank you all for supporting me on this journey. Specifically, Doug, Matt, Steve, Data Gremlin, Alec, Craig, James, and Scotty, and Dalinar's butt. I believe that's everyone. And everyone else. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed watching this process, and we've got some excellent stuff to look forward to in the future. So you'll have to see and find out. Banana. 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 Yeehaw. Yeah. Ah. Hee 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 hee. Ha 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 ha. Me. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Yes. It needs to be.